哦。Okay, guys, since you all two are pretty new, by right, the Sira is supposed to come in this week, but he has last minute got English class. So I'm going to go through the very basic one, just in case failing. Last week you miss out the thing, so I'm not going to repeat when the Sira is coming in. Okay, is it recording already? Yes, it's recording. Let's go. Sorry, what do you see? Feeling.
Your screen.
Yeah, which one? What screen is that?
The lesson plan.
Which one? Number?
33.
Thank you. Actually, I start my class already failing. I'm actually cross-referencing to check reliability and comparison skills. Can you all please show face like that, don't have face on. OK， 不要好像没有脸见人讲，哎呀，这么漂亮的脸，这么 handsome 的脸，来，开始，OK， 这么漂亮，full face full face like that. I'm very OCD you know I keep calling your name OK， failing. OK， thank you very much. OK， 你们有纸有笔写下来哈 ，Ryan OK。Right, please do me a favor, the two of you. Yes, 哎呀，这么漂亮。哎呀actually, Ryan, I don't like to see your hair. You know why not? 我没有头发。Don't don't show lah. You show your hair. I did purposely, right? Your hair longer than my hair. Purposely one. You say, yeah, Uncle Raymond, sorry, I got more hair than you. Comparison skill. Okay, joke aside. So actually, we are talking about this one here. Okay, Fei-Ling, last week we do this, right? Fei-Ling, correct not? Right. So instead of asking you to do this like chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so to add in a bit 比较高难度一点。Wait, you understand Chinese I'm not seriously. I'm not kidding you. I know got some student when I talk to her, some are not her a few of them they really can't understand Chinese well. So I was wondering how can they take higher Chinese or no some of them don't take higher Chinese. Are you taking higher Chinese Fei-Ling? Wow， 来，咱们来比相声，上联接下联，床前明月光。接下来是李白，不可以讲，过光。Okay, sorry. Ryan, are you higher Chinese? 咱们来比试。Okay, joke aside, so when you talk about this, Ryan and Fei-Ling, is that all these to be honest, it can be used sorry, just a quick one. Fei-Ling and Ryan, if you agree, thumbs up emoji. Both of you are going to for A level, right? A level, are you going? Don't like, don't know leh. Hey, by now you should know where's your path, right? A level or poly, come on. Fei-Ling, A level or poly? There's no third option.
IB.
There's no third option. Don't go to the third option please. You know what is the third option? Means ITE and private school. No, Okay, look at your nerd face. You don't deserve to go there. IT, not IT, poly. JC. Okay, Ryan also JC, right?
I think going to poly.
Oh, okay. Even poly, you might depends on Ryan. If you are going to poly, you depends if you are going for business or these are quite related. Okay. So on the screen you can see that I'm using NRIC fruits and work. So a quick one, chapter 1, 2, and 3 is going to do with NRIC. I explain slide by slide, easier for you. Okay, take note. So my preparations for this coming exam, Ryan, is these two will come out in your O-level exam. 我是神仙，不是神仙妙算呢，不是神机妙算，讲错。OK，because all the past year Fei-Ling我也跟你讲过我从2017年自从我离开了我的母校，不是母校 ，actually not my from Kuochuan Presbyterian High 到现在为止我 predicted 的以前的旧的 SS 我 predict 都是会出的啦，不是58%at least 有78%很准的会出的Okay, you can see all these. Of course, you want to get for me. Of course, you can get for me. And later I will tell you. Okay, a quick one, guys. My advice for these few lessons is very important to all of you. Okay, and now okay, this is my handphone. You can Ryan and Fei-Ling, you can WhatsApp me 11 p.m. I also don't care. No, seriously, I got student 11 plus they send me. I love to mark paper. I love to read my student essays. Seriously, okay. And if you, oh my God, what happened to my screen? If you don't give me, I feel very uncomfortable. So this is my handphone number. So anything you can just WhatsApp me and can send me, Uncle Raymond, I got this problem. I'm not sure. Can you help me? Okay, things like that. Okay, don't hesitate, please. Okay, the purpose here is make sure you squeeze every ounce of juice of your dollar and cent from this tuition to learn as much as you can. And let's quickly, these are all the issues that I go through. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time. I'll just give you a head start what is going to happen. And what I'm going to do for this year O-level exam will be definitely, Ryan. So Fei Ling, I talk to you later, huh? Was a new student, I share with him first. Chapter 6 and 7 and chapter 4 and 5, I feel that these are, Ryan, most likely will come out in your O-level exam. Reason why recently N-level came out similar to this, but then again, similar to this. I spotted the question for my NA, but I didn't really spot from question from my NA, no, Ryan. Okay, but it happened to came out, right? 3-month Fei Ling, last week we went through, but the NA examiner and the O-level examiner, 他们没有在一起的. They will not see eye to eye. So when they come out the question, it's usually 2 years ago. Provided your teacher tell you, okay, if your teacher don't tell you, then I don't know. Okay, so most of the time it's 1 or 2 years ago. So most likely cases like this will be like the COVID-19 cases. If you talk about Donald Trump tariff, not really. Okay, so this is the eye syrup. So for inference, I go strictly. Today's lesson is just to go through all the content in how to use it. Because later we'll tell you more, all the content, okay? Fei Ling, if you are not sure, don't worry. You can ask me many times. Even after the class, Uncle, I don't know what you mean by simao. Okay, for inference, Fei Ling, true and behold, honestly tell me, what did your teacher say when you come to 5 marks inference? 1 inference or 2 inference?
1.
You serious? Your teacher told you 1? Okay, good luck to you, my bro. Okay, how about Ryan? 1 or 2? Your teacher.
Around, I think 2.
No think, cannot think, confirm. Next time your son asks you, Daddy, I think. Then you ask your son, no, cannot think, must be confirmed. Daddy, I think I need $50. So you yes or no? Cannot think one, must confirm. Imagine you're a doctor, then the patient asks you, what do you think? I think, you think, you must be, now you understand what social study is like a lawyer. 法官大人，我觉得你觉得我的当事人 Ryan 没有罪你觉得you cannot 觉得Okay, my advice to both of you, sorry, Fei Ling. If your teacher say 1, then if you either suck it up, take it, or don't take it. Very simple, right, Fei? The best is 2 inference. Okay, now let me share with you. I am very thankful that I have a very strong SS mentor who not only wrote the books for SS and history, seriously, guidebook, Ryan. And not only that, she also taught in NIE history and geography, history and social study teachers. That means Fei Ling and Ryan. It was almost restart. No, cannot restart. My goodness. It's all right. Restart. No, cannot restart. I'm very scared. Now I'm in my new office. I just set up my new office at home. So, Ryan, you see, she has taught some of the ex-teachers, no, some of your teacher maybe. Maybe your teachers will know who is Mrs. Wong. Wong Meeting. If you go to popular bookshop, you will see her books. I'm not sure she start reprint her books. So her formula that she used, and then I modify Ryan, okay, and use it. So you have been using it for since all these formulas 是我自己出来的啦. Eye syrup, okay. What is eye syrup? Okay, I explain to you. I stand for inference. Okay, so I have asked a lot of Fei Ling. I asked a lot of my teachers, ex-teachers, is it okay to use 1? I argue with my ex-teachers. I still contact with them, some of them, right? So I say, is it okay to use 1? Apparently, they use the word, apparently, it's all right, Fei Ling. Provided you are very confident that this 1 inference, confirm 一定会拿5分的。明白吗? So it's best to have a contingency plan, Ryan and Fei Ling. So you right too. So I got student ask me, Uncle, what happened? The first one I got correct, then the second one I got wrong. Then 这样不是把我的 mark pull down 咯? True, I agree with the student, but then again, I rather 买一个保险 to get 2 inference. So I've been training from the old social study textbook until now, I still use 2 inference. Okay, so if you don't want to listen, you see the year now, 2015. How old were you in 2015? Primary school, right? I like Fei Ling was looking. 你很老咩？要想这么久啊？ Fei Ling, Ryan, 有没有10几岁 primary school? So this one I started this formula. Okay, copyright. So now you understand Fei Ling, everything. Why I say that? Because Ryan, when I was young, I have a dream to be a criminal lawyer. Sadly to say, I cannot make it because I cannot go overseas and study. So end up I have to study other degree, which I really don't like, but end up like that lah. But so when it comes to this, it's like a law case, court case. I love this formula and I love this one. Now, FIE, focus, infer, evidence, and elaborates, or CMAO. Now, this one talk about later. So ready? Fei Ling and Ryan's, how good is your English, Fei Ling? Recently you're pretty?
A2.
B2, A2. All right, well done. Ryan?
Some A2, I think.
A2 also. Okay, so I always like to use the so then how. So for example, Fei Ling, few weeks, last week, right? You attend the class. So your mommy will do this. So girl, how was the SS tuition? Then Fei Ling will answer, yeah, that stupid clown, Uncle Raymond, no hair one, talk one. Then what have you learned? Learn this and that, lor. Then the last question, the most important. Your mom will ask you, how do you want to continue or not? Correct now. So the same thing using so then how. For all my lesson, you need to STH something. Okay, STH so something. So why, how? There are in total 8 W and 1 H. Never use 5 W and 1 H anymore. Please. All right, no more 5 W and 1 H. It's 8 W and 1 H. No more. Okay, if you are going for university, your path here is to pass and go university. And do you know social study is a very important subject, even though it's a propaganda subject, in my opinion. Okay, sorry. So why, how, what are source A? To convince, to criticize, warn, and persuade, and condemn. Okay, so this is fee. What does fee stand for? What does source A tells you? Showed you about the cartoon. This is 5 marks. Now, if we are talking about why did the cartoonist say this? Now, the reason now, Ryan, the reason why. So you have to use the CMAO. CMAO stand for what? Okay, CMAO, what does this? Okay, you say that. Do you have here? Okay, CMAO don't have. It's called context, message, audience, and outcome. C-Run, Fei Ling, C-Run use another type of instead of CMAO, he used which one? Let me see. I'm not sure your teachers share. It's the same teacher with you all. Okay, let me share with this. Hold on. He used this. Let me see. How come I cannot hear his name? Okay, quickly. Yeah, I can't find his name. Yeah, you can hear my dog barking. Wait, I'm searching for that. Okay. Let's see whether you'll use this now. Okay. I find that this one very complicated. Really? Have you seen this before? On the group chat, Ryan and Fei Ling. 有没有看过？有吗，菲林？
We are taught Vami, but not the full thing.
Oh, you are also Vimy. So Vimy means like convince, persuade, because, right? Then use the verb, correct now? Then use the audience, then use the message, right? Outcome, right? Okay, I don't know. I find it's quite complicated, okay, but I respect his acronym they use. So mine is very simple. I use CMAO. The context itself is very important. What is the message it pass, and what is the outcome? Okay, and then the outcome we are talking about what is it happening, and then who is the audience? Okay, so I use CMAO. I leave it to you. Ryan, are you using the same as by me or others?
Same what?
Which one? Did you see my chat group? Is it you?
No.
Do you see my chat group, Ryan?
What's that?
The chat, no, not WhatsApp, the Zoom chat.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Do you use this one or using my CMAO? I leave it to you. Or does your teacher have other acronyms to use it for the 6-mark question?
I can't remember.
Okay, better dig it out. So can't remember, 不用紧，算了. So you either use this, Uncle Raymond, this one. Okay, the CMAO 6-mark. Okay. Okay, we'll go through. Hopefully the lesson we have some sample. Okay, so next one. This is a nowadays it seems like it doesn't really have this similarity and differences anymore. More to the hybrid questions. Nevertheless, it is okay to use this. So we get this comparisons. You must Please, for goodness sake, Ryan and Fei Ling, don't put this. Do you think source A and C are different? You never do this, Fei Ling. Both sources are different. You must be very specific, Ryan. Both sources A and C are different. Some teacher, in them stuck up one, they will circle it and ask you which source. The question asks source A and C, then this ATQ. Both source A and C are different. I ever seen with my own eyes, one of my very senior teacher give a 0 to their students who never Hello, Ryan. Can you hear me? Okay, good. So imagine you're the judge. Okay, I say my client is not guilty. Then you ask me, hello, who is your client? Then you must be specific. You say, right, okay, Judge Ryan, my client, Mr. Tan, who is now standing there, is not guilty. So you must be very focused, Fei Ling, 懂吗？一定要 focus. Because when you go JC and Poly, you just meet some lecturers say, which one? Who are you referring to? And please, for goodness sake, don't put in your essay, SRQ, or if you are doing history, they will not attack Russia. Hello? Who is the they? Okay, they will not pay for medicine. Who is the they? The doctor, the nurses, the patient, or the caregiver, or the patient's family member. Don't use the word they, please. Use a proper noun. Don't use a pronoun. So you can see that this one, the common criteria, purpose, tone, content, and prompt. Now, purpose and tone is a very important, Ryan's, when you use it, not just for your visual graphic text in your school paper, English paper 2, but in the future for A-levels. Why I know, because some of my students told me that okay, when you go to JC, you'll know why it is so important. Okay, so next thing, write down common criteria. Now, you must have common criteria to show that both are the same, both are mocking, both are having a negative tones. Both the purpose of this tone is the purpose is to encourage citizen to have healthcare shield, something like that. Okay. Okay, so you see, both source D and E are different. Remember to put the alphabet there in terms of common criteria. Why they have most, like for example, they are different in terms of they are not, one is supporting the government or not supporting the governments on certain policy, or the common criteria you're referring to, they are different in terms of they view the government policy in a very negative way, but negative in what way? Okay. So reliability is very important. For goodness sake, please, Fei Ling and Ryan, whether you like it or not, for goodness sake, please, if you are going to write reliability skills, you must write source A is reliable. And then you talk. However, source A is not reliable. Cannot understand, Ryan? You never, so don't tell me 没有时间写. You know, every time I mark paper for my essays, I told my student so many times, even in my previous school, and they say, hey, uncle, sir, Mr. Shong, no time, don't give me that kind of thing, sorry. You die have to find reliable and not reliable. And of course, if you can cross-referencing, okay, with like source A is not reliable, I can cross-reference with source D. Okay, so it's critical assessments of the prominence. The prominence is very important. The prominence got 3 things of feeling. I think that there is no right, positive, negative, and neutral. Okay, so that is very useful, Fei and Ryan, when you are talking about the 10 marks. The assertions, okay, everything. So it's very important. So yes, can be trusted, no, cannot be trusted, support and refute. Usefulness is okay. It's very important. States how source is useful. Limitation in content and must write reliability, check reliability, and link, most important, explain link between reliability and usefulness. It is useful, therefore it is reliable. It is not reliable, therefore it's not useful. Okay. Now, for example, so Ryan, for example, if I ask you, reliability and usefulness, which one is more important? I can't hear you. You're a bit
Reliability,
it's more important. Is that what you meant?
maybe.
Oh no, maybe yes or no. Be positive.
Okay.
So reliability, thank you. Failing, eh? Which one? Reliability more important or usefulness?
Reliable.
Okay, to me, usefulness is more important than reliability. Okay? You see, all sources are useful. Agree? But which source are reliable? Okay? I mean, sorry, that's your take. You say reliable. Because why I say useful? You see, being a police officer myself now, I'm doing police duty as a volunteer police. To me, all evidence are useful. But which evidence is reliable? Okay? As a police officer. As a teacher, I feel that all sources that the student write are useful. But which one is more reliable to give out more marks? Okay, I just want to convince you why I choose usefulness. Okay, Fei Ling and Ryan. Okay, then next thing is like, for example, Fei Ling and Ryan, let's say now next time you get married, you got your own children. Okay, so your children ask you, Daddy, I want $50. But so Fei Ling, Mommy, I want $50. Okay, then you ask, son or daughter, why you need $50? Okay, what is the purpose of this $50? So your son tells you, oh, Daddy, Mommy, I think I need I want $50 because I need to give $30 to my students to donate to my student. Then of course you ask, right, Ryan, why give your friend $30? Oh, recently my classmate, the father passed away. So we want to donate money to the mother because the mother was quite sick under medical care. So Ryan, you won't take the words from your son, right? Fei Ling, you also don't take the words from your son. Then what you do? It's useful, right? It's useful to you because you know your son won't lie. But maybe because he was maybe got extortions or somebody threatened him to give money or what, you don't know. So you check by calling your this friend who also in your class. So Ryan, maybe you call your friend, hey bro, hey, your son also in my son class. Is it true? Oh yeah, I was about to call you and I also checked with the form teacher. I also recently checked the Facebook. This boy was really inside our son class. The father just killed in a car accident. Therefore, yeah, very poor thing. So useful 吗？对吗？ Correct useful right? Reliable 对吗？ Fei Ling 对吗？ Ryan useful. Then 你就想 okay, $30 fine. Okay, I don't mind give $50 off. No, Daddy, $30 is enough. Then your son ask. Then you ask your son. Then what about the $20? What you want to do? Oh, so the $10 I want to buy assessment. I want to buy a teacher's gift for my teachers. Okay, fair enough. Then what about $10? So Ryan ready? Your son tell you this $10，我要请我的女朋友去吃饭。那菲雷，你的儿子讲，妈咪，我要请我的女朋友去吃饭$10，我们要去吃 Happy Meal。Get the joke, huh? So you understand what I mean? So you see, whenever I use this kind of information, I want to relate to real life. Then 你就知道 why is it useful and reliable? You know what? Limited reliability. But do you agree now? By telling you these three cases, you know all the sources are useful. 对吗? At least 你的儿子跟你讲，儿子还是女儿跟你讲真心话，没有讲骗话。是啊，爹地不要生气啊，妈咪不要生气。那10块，因为我要请我的女朋友去吃我的女同学去吃饭。那你就为什么？因为她的生日要到了，记得吗？上次她也是请我去吃吗？妈咪、爹地你也是 agree？ Oh yes. Then you maybe don't trust, right? Then you check with the student, the girl student 妈咪听说我儿子对呀，我知道陈太还是陈先生还是黄先生，我对呀打给你吃啊。我的女儿说你的儿子要请她去吃饭，更感谢。Okay, so you see, all sources are useful, but in fact, which one is more reliable? In fact, all sources, the three sources are reliable. I think the most reliable one is the father who got killed in a car accident because the amount is $30. Get it now? And true enough, the $10, the teacher's days is coming. True enough. But to be honest, Fei Ling, Ryan, by right, the student cannot buy gift to teachers. Do you know that? You're not supposed to give gift. No, you're not supposed to give. In Singapore, in fact, when I was teachers, I only receive card. And if I receive any gift, of course, they don't give me a Rolex watch or LV bag. Oh, that one is too much, I think. Okay, then I have to declare this is considered corruption, really. We are not supposed to take. In fact, the card itself is the best. And I always tell my students, don't give me anything. The best present to give to Uncle Raymond and Mr. Xiong, Mr. Raymond, is your result. Is the way you show to the world. You know what Ryan's and Fei Ling? Did I tell you not that day? One of my ex-student, who is now 28 years old, was caught selling vape in Bishan. Okay, you know how sad I am to see my own ex-student who used to be a very good student in Kuchuan okay? And he got caught recently 3 months ago for selling vape. You know how sad it is, okay? So I hope that he can 所谓改邪归正，我用对的成语哦，希望可以改邪归正，可以怎么讲，脱胎换骨，重新做人，江山易改，本性难移，很难讲哦。Okay, so now you understand the usefulness. Okay, I just want to tell you, in fact, usefulness is very important. Every source is very useful. Ready? Write down if you want. Every single source is useful. But which source, Ryan and Fei Ling, has a limited reliability. Okay? Okay, we'll go through along the way. So take note. To me, usefulness is more important than reliability. So the tone, okay, purpose. What is the purpose of the source? And to mock, to encourage, take note, to be sarcastic, to show to the world audience, to create awareness to the public. Okay, so this is the purpose. Okay, these are all the things that you have learned through for the past 1-2 years already. Now, tone, you can see positive, negative, biased, unbiased, supportive, non-supportive, encouraging, discouraging. Okay, so as what harsh, gentle, means, fair, optimistic, pessimistic. Now you realize all these can be used in. You don't need to find a lot of words to use it in tone. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here. Now reliability. You see, please pay attention to this. Of course, if you're still not sure, we can come back again. The reliability claim. Okay, the provenance is very important for sources. Take note of the provenance. The provenance means source A is drawn by a cartoonist. Source B is a message given by Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. Source C is an interview done by a BBC News, something like that. That's the provenance. That's called the 3C. I always like to use the 3C claim. Determine what are you checking. So remember just now, Ryan and Fei Ling, you claim that you see your son say want to spend $30, $10, and $10. You claim, right? You determine what you're checking. Then you do cross-referencing by calling the form teacher, by checking on the social media, and then by calling the girl's mommy to check really is it true. And then the critical assessment of parents. First one is because they donate money to a student father who passed away. And the second one is a teacher's day gift. The third one is, of course, a teacher day's gift is quite limited reliability. And the last one, of course, is to spend $10 a Happy Meal with the female classmate for birthday. Now, this study source say, how reliable is this source? So you realize all these are reliable, belief, and trust. Take note. I know over the years, Ryan, I hope I'm not going too fast. If you too fast. Ryan, too fast. Oh no, okay. Thank you. Okay. So I hope no, I hope, sorry. I hope, yes. I hope these are how reliable. Do you believe? Do you trust? It's still the same. Don't worry about LTTE. This is an old syllabus. LTTE is actually the Tamil Tiger in Sri Lanka conflicts over 了。NHS is a national health scheme for Britain, England, 也是 over 了。就剩下这个 but 这些东西 all these words are useful for you. So you must say these are really pay attention, please. Yes, reliable because by third party, independent. Okay, this one you can read. I don't read. Okay, against. Then say not reliable because typicality, only one photo, one person, one time. Bias, one-sided purpose and motive. Don't accusing. Choice of words loaded with words. What kind of words are we talking about here? Okay, that's reliability. Yes and no. Okay, then how about this one? Usefulness. Usefulness state how source is useful. They say limitation in gap in what? Gap in content. That means there is some feeling. Can you get it now? Okay, gap in content. That means imagine 你的儿子跟你讲话，吞，我觉得因为我要买一支笔给我的老师，一支笔要10块钱咩？这么贵吗？ Okay, so you check the content, get it? And then check the reliability, the cap. Okay, it's very important. Explain links between reliability and usefulness. Guys, if you are going for JC, you're going to do economics. This one will be very important. Okay, and if you are doing history for A-level, this one also is very important. And if you are going to do poly, business or cyber securities, I wish some of my ex-students are now there. Some even graduated as a cyber security Singapore Armed Forces officer. I always listed them to use this kind of useful and reliability. They say, yeah, Uncle Raymond, here goes your 职业病 again. Cause I say, yeah, Isn't it what I taught you in social study in school? I use it in real life, and now you're using it in your life and help you in your study and help you in your career. I doubt your teacher will tell you this. Okay. I'm not here. If you are here for academic to get A1, then sorry, wrong class. Okay. So link back, explain link between reliability and usefulness. Okay. Like study source, say how useful is this source as evidence and how does the source help? Okay, okay, this one just read through. Reliable and not reliable. Now here, this is the one here. A source can be of any of these here. Okay, all here. Now I want you, Ryan and Fei Ling, to choose your top three. Top three. Okay, I'm not talking about usefulness or reliability. Choose your top three here. You can see my mouth moving from cartoon all the way down to newspaper article. Choose your top three. And can you do me a favor? Instead of talking, type your answer in the Zoom chat. Thank you. For me, I will choose newspaper article, photograph, and of course, oral interview. For me, the rest, okay, I leave it to you. I'll choose newspaper article, photograph, and oral interview. So give me your three most important. You will definitely help you in your source-based question. Trust me. Are you done? Can you submit your answer in the Zoom chat now? Thank you. Yes, Ryan, what is your three top sources that you feel is very important to you? No, type your answer. You can have the same answer as mine, don't worry. Fei Ling, don't send in the individual, can you send to the group chat so everyone can read? Don't mind you send again. Thanks. Reports, newspaper, and article. Thank you. Newspaper, article, and graph. Oh, okay. Ryan, can you kindly explain why you choose these three? And which is the most paramount important?
Report.
为什么呢?
Report's the most important because it's more likely to be unbiased. Maybe.
Carry on until you say the word that's all. That means 没有东西讲了. That's all.
Graphs show the statistics of like some, I don't know, maybe some study or whatever. Newspaper article.
Okay, I hear you.
It's also like a formal way formal
Relax. It's okay. Don't get relax. Yeah,
a
doing
newspaper
well.
is like a report, but like they might leave some details out or they might just be biased. So like,
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you, sir. How about newspaper article is your third choice?
but
You choose newspaper article, right? So that it will be your third choice, right? Yeah. Why you think newspaper article is also important to you?
because it's still a way to get information.
Hey, brother, all of them can get information. What's so
I don't know.
Hey, brother, don't like that. Hey, all of them can get information. Don't be so generic, please. Relax. Hey, don't treat me as teacher, please. No.
I think wait, usually newspapers will hold like interviews and stuff with people, I think, maybe.
So more?
That's it.
Okay. That's all, Thank you. How about Fei Ling? Why newspaper? Which one is your top priority?
Newspaper.
Hey, high five, man, bro. Yes, I will choose newspaper as also my top priority. I mean, we are talking about in this context of social study, Okay, why? Then next one, why newspaper is your top priority?
This is most likely to be unbiased.
Not true. Oh. In a way, yes. Not true. Okay. A lot of people say, I no need to read Straits Times and bullshit one. Definitely everything also write about government very good one. Nonsense. All censored seat ready lah, not proof one. I know a lot of people say these kind of things. I have a fair share of understanding why they say that. And next one will be what?
Photo.
Why photo?
Because it's most likely to be like true because it's a photo and it shows like what happened.
Brother, now can use Canva and photo editor, brother. I can put my head, a lot of hair, and then I put tattoo, very nice. I get gangster. I can put Fei Ling to become Taylor Swift or somebody else, or those very nice K-pop. For example, you are pretty enough already, you're good. But no, maybe some people jealous of you, go and destroy your face, put all the Photoshop or edit it. So you know, but you are right. Let me explain to you why I choose photo also. The third one, report.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and sorry, Ryan, do you do history or do geography?
Pure geography, elective history.
History also, Okay, so he learned from Africa. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Fei Ling, why report is important?
Because it's like it shows the facts and statistics.
Okay, thank you. Any more? Okay. Oh, sorry, I will never choose report because I hate statistics. Okay, I will never choose graph because I hate statistics. No, sorry. I will never choose graph, sorry, because I hate statistics and I don't like math. That's why I'm in the humanities department. Let me explain to you. Number one, newspaper articles is always there because it's going to be read by millions of people. And this newspaper article, true and behold, Ryan and Fei Ling, at times they might report and put certain information inside wrongly. But after that, 他们会澄清，对吗？ They'll make correction. Sorry, on this day, we reported wrongly, and then we amend. So newspaper article is the most important source. When you see this kind of newspaper article source in your source base, confirm is the most trustworthy and most reliable and the most useful. Okay, because not only Singapore Straits Times, New York Times, BBC, some of the New York Times, Straits Times, and some of the newspaper articles it's really to be, is in fact they go down the history. As you know, in 1945, when Germany surrendered, it was a big news articles came out. War in Europe ended, victory day on the 8th of May, something like that, right? You realize this newspaper article will be used later on in your source-based questions, in your history, or even in arguments, or even in debates, or even in law court case or everything. So newspaper articles not only can do this, first of all, because a newspaper article, it collect informations along the way. They give you the ideas to compile a graph, and also use cartoon. Cartoon is the worst. Okay, to be honest, cartoon is the worst. To be the lowest among all of this here. And of course, poster depends on what kind of poster. I told you Fei Ling. Now I can use Canva, I can use Photoshop. But the next thing I use oral interview. Now, oral interview to me as a history student of Ryan and Fei Ling, I do not know about you. I do not know how old your grandfather is. How I got to love history and become a history student and teacher is because I thanks to my grandparents who went through World War II, and their oral interview was so vivid and vibrant that how they describe the 那个日本鬼子, the Japanese slaughter and kill in Singapore, and how they came from China to Singapore, ran away for all the war taunts, all these things. So this oral interview bring a very vivid to me. Now, oral interview is either you biased or not biased. Okay, let's be honest, or real or not real, true or not true, useful or not useful. But nevertheless, the oral interview is after through this oral interview, they can slowly turn into a report, turn into a cartoon, turn into a newspaper article. Now, oral interview is important to me as a second priority because itself sometimes bring out the real true meaning of it. Okay, the third one is photograph. Okay, photos. Now, as they say, right, 所谓百闻不如一见. a picture speaks 1,000 words. True and behold, the most reliable and authentic real photos is during the 黑白照片. You know Stalin, they got one time, sorry, you all don't study Stalin, sorry. They got this, they carry the coffin of Lenin. So there was a touch up of the photo, right? And then Hitler also got some old photo touch up, they do it. But the old photo in World War II and World War I really speak volume. Now, photograph itself do not use any touch up or Canva or photo editing. The real photos itself can bring out a lot of things. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan and Fei, if you do not have social media like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, please get alive. Why I say that? I got students, no, 我没有看这些 social. My goodness, how are you going to go through the real world? Oh, because my mommy, daddy say cannot see. Fei, I got one student. Do you watch Harry Potter? You know, my dear Ryan, one of my students, sorry, Uncle Raymond, I'm a Christian. So what's wrong with Christian? My mommy, daddy say cannot watch Wizard and Witch because it's against Christian's doctrine. I say, oh, my F word. Sorry. Fine with you. Serious. I mean, nothing wrong. We take it as an entertainment, 对吗, Ryan? 对吗? 我不是叫你真的去做一个 Wizard and Witch. But there are people to the extreme. You see? So to me, I feel that maps are also important, but I say top 3 ma. So maps is important, graph is also important, speeches is also important. The most important speeches is like in history. Why Germany is able to rise to power due to Hitler is because of his orator skill. Like the way he gives speeches, the Minecraft, my struggle, Minecraft, right? You know the if you study history, you know Hitler wrote the books. And because through the tons of speeches during in the bar there, they give talks in the street and why everything he give talk, and his speech is so motivating, so encouraging, so determined to make sure bring back Germany's back against. And that speeches itself you see that speeches itself took from photograph. Last time I got no video, no Instagram. That photographs show the speeches of Hitler, the raising of the arms, and the article wrote down the speeches that he has. Yes, it's important. But why I do not put speeches? Because is that I've only got 3 ma. Speeches to me is depends. Sometimes speeches can be very, very propaganda. Because sometimes when you talk, you will not have censorship. But after you talk wrongly, then what happened, Ryan? The police will knock on your door. It's the same thing that happens many, many years ago. I'm a very pro-PAP supporter. I've been supporting my MP for many years. Okay? I'm a very pro-PAP supporter, seriously. So many years ago, got one guy who challenged Mr. Goh Chok Tong and anyhow say things about him. In fact, there's few opposition party. They give speeches, 嘛，讲话是 free 的，对吗？可是的后果，你可以讲废话。所谓病从口入，祸从口出。到时候讲废话，讲最后怎么样？他们自己被坐牢。So speeches is up to you how to filter. So diary, yes, diary is important, but diary is a personal thing. So sometimes it can be quite biased also. Because diary is just after the person die, you happen to see the diary. Then 你对无没有 evidence. Did he really say that? Unless the person still alive, you got his diary, then you kind of interview, right? So the interview will come back to oral interview. Okay? So but if the person died already, you cannot go through the check with the evidence. Unless he or she is still alive, then you can check. Now poster is very important because poster is got to write down if you can. It's called campaign. You need campaign. Now poster is the one like your visual graphic text in English paper too, that you use it. So I use this word, guys. You might not heard this, guys. Ready? I'm going to type this. Ryan, how do you read this word? Seriously, I just sent to the Zoom chat. How you read this word?
Prata.
Yes. Do you eat prata? Hello there, Indian prata really. Ada prata kosong eat already. Correct no? Really? What are you laughing at? I'm not talking like an Indian. You got a problem with me? Okay, P stand for what? Ready? The P stand for the purpose. Hey, stop it. Sorry. P stand for the purpose, and R is it related to what? Get it now. A stand for the audience, the target audience. T stand for the tone. The last A is an 8 W and 1 H. The where, why, whose, whom, who, which, when, what, and how. Okay, that is Prata. I use it for also social study, as well as for my English visual graphic text, as well as for other things. Okay, so you realize this is very important. Please take note. All these are very important. Okay, we went through already. Now let's move on to this one. Taxi. Taxi is not much. Okay, taxi here, we only talk about step one. Now, Ryan, taxi is used for structure response questions. Okay, the 7 and 8 marks, okay? Are you ready, Ryan and Fei Ling? Now, select your keywords well. That is called SRQ for me. React well on your extract with good evidence. Quest for the right and empirical answer. So, Fei Ling, yesterday, I have the SS class with my usual Sunday class. We went through SRQ. Okay, the SRQ questions. So, what is the SRQ? Ryan, please do not share. This is my own formula. Now, when you do SRQ, it's called taxi. The time factors when this extract happens, okay? And the audience inside the SRQ, these are all the 20 over different audience. And then the explain here is called the DERL. I think, Fei Ling, you know, right? Last 2 weeks, I explained what is DERL. Describe, explain with evidence or example, expressions, how you feel, okay, is result and link. Okay, I will tell you more about this, Ryan. Don't worry, okay, don't worry, I will explain. So issue is 1, 2, 3, okay? That's called taxi. For structure response question, the 7 and the 8 marks questions, okay? Now, this is the one we are talking about just now, right? Okay, all this issue 1, issue 2, 3. Now, issue 1, ready? This is called NRC. Now, you don't need to go and care about what does this means for, what does this good for. So you know chapter 1, 2, and 3 is all about the goods and services, citizens and government. Now, citizenship and government is called NRIC. So this is one, what does it mean? Decide goods, how can it work? Okay, never mind. All these links to NRIC. Why? You see? We talk about nationality. In your textbook, they talk about the marriages, right? The husband will marry a local wife, a husband will marry a foreign wife, and both husband and wife are from foreigners, and then they change to a citizen of Singapore, and wife is local and the husband is different from overseas or something like that. So nationality. Now this race and religion rights, of course, to me, Ryan's and Fei Ling. Fei Ling first, I mean, Ryan, which one do you think is more important? Which R is important to you? To be honest, no right or wrong answer. I choose religion. Yes, Ryan, which R do you think is the most important to you? If let's say there's an 8 marks questions, which one will you choose?
I'm not sure.
Cannot, hey, please, please don't have IDK in my class anymore. Okay, you only got 1 month. You have to be very firm in your decision. You must be very firm.
Religion, I think
So,
religion.
I beg your pardon.
Religion.
Also religion, so you have to explain why you think religion is important. Fei Ling.
Religion.
Religions. If you are a history student, you know about the Crusade War, right? The Holy War, the Jihad War. You don't know. Okay, very sad. This is how the stupid MOE system here. In Sec 1, Sec 2, you all never study ancient history. Now, the Holy War or the Jihad War is actually the war between the Christian and the Muslim. Okay? And it's a religion war. In fact, a lot of countries fight because of religions. As you know, in World War II, they fight for ideology. Ideologies is German Hitler don't believe in religions, right? They don't believe in communism, right? Correct now. They get rid of religions. They only believe in Nazism. Of course, in Germany is Nazism. In Japan is militarism. In Italy is fascism. All right. In China and Russia is communism. In US and UK is democratic republican. So you realize these are different ideologies. But at the end of the day, they are fighting the number 2 identity, right? This identity. Okay, but what is the rights? In fact, every single ideologies are good. I'm so sorry, Fei Ling and Ryan. If your family members who are whoever come from China, I do respect China. I love China. I'm a Chinese, my ancestor from China, but I will never like communist country. I will never like communist country. This is my rights to believe. And because you know in a communist country, you cannot practice religions. By right, 对吗? It's anti-religions. Race, one thing good about communism is that regardless of what race you are, they respect you as in what Chinese we say, right? 一视同仁, all are same status. But because I'm a Catholic, I'm a Christian, and I'm very strong faith in my God's religions, and 1/3 of my relatives are Muslim, 听好来, also Islam. So I feel that religions is, Ryan, is the most important. War started most of the times got to do with religions. Okay, you look at the past history, a lot of wars are deal with religions. In fact, World War II also partially to do with religions as well. Okay, of course, there are rights in terms of ideologies and identity to talk about social status. Now, there are three types of status. The one is a lower status, middle status, and higher status. Now, the next one, we talk about citizenship with culture and traditional value. You realize the culture and traditional value failing and Ryan. It's all got to do with religions again. You agree? Let's be honest. When you see a Chinese, the first thing you think that he or she is a Buddhist or Taoist. If you see a Lao Wai, okay, a 外人, a Caucasian, straight away you associate them in Christianity. You see an Indian, you see that, oh, he's actually a Hindu. You see a Malay, oh, it's a Muslim, Islam. Do you know some Malays can be non-Muslim? That means they convert, they denounce religions. Okay, so you understand. An Indian can be an Indian Hindu, an Indian Christian, and an Indian Muslim, and even an Indian Buddhist. So you realize a religion can unite all the race. Take note, a religion can unite all the race. A religion also can show what kind of rights, the do's and don'ts. So religion, to me, not the textbook say one, is very powerful. So Ryan, if you want to argue in your last paragraph of the SRQ, so this is the way you answer, okay? So it's NRIC for issue 1, 2, and 3. Take note. Now I'm going to issue 2. Issue 2 is the most heaviest one. So Fanny, last week you don't see this, right? Today you can see this. So take notes. So chapter 4 to 7. Okay, Ryan. If you have a textbook right in front of you, you know there's a lot of recently, a lot of, if Fanny, you're Singaporean, right? Both your parents are Singaporean. Ryan, where are you going? Ryan. Oh, Ryan, both your parents are Singaporean?
Yeah.
Where the thunder is very loud.
Wait. No, my mother's from China.
Wait. The thunder is very loud. One more time, Ryan.
My mother's from China. My father's Singaporean.
Your mother is from where?
Mother's from China.
Okay, so you see, do you know recently, many years ago, I sometimes really hate some Singaporean, majority of Singaporeans, or should I say maybe some. They always say, hey, go back to China, go back to Vietnam, go back to Malaysia, go back to India, go back to whatever country. Have you heard that before, Fanny? How you feel? You feel sickening, Let's be honest, feels very sickening, especially I recently, last year, I got one China student, she's damn freaking smart, no? And she got bullied, he said, hey, go back to your China. So, No, she told me, she feel very sad. 为什么我读 social study 来做什么？为什么你这样讲？因为我在学校那些新加坡孩子 Uncle Raymond, sorry, I didn't mean. I said, yeah, it's okay. I will never allow my Singaporean students to say any nasty word to all my foreign students. You Singaporean has no right to say anything. Don't have the word xenophobia, please. I cannot take it. Seriously, friend. All right. They really asked my student to FO from Singapore. Get back lah. Why you come here? What's your problem, man, Singaporean kids? 如果没有这些外国人来新加坡，你们也是死无战胜之地。没有你妈咪 daddy， 我感谢你妈咪 daddy whether you're Singaporean or China or which part of country of the world come to Singapore, I should bow to all your parents. Thank you very much for contributing people like you, Fei Ning and Ryan, to be the next generation leader. Fair enough. If you don't like Singapore, please get out of this country and do something worthwhile for your family. To be honest, I've been teaching all these subjects more than coming 20, 30 years. I lost count. Singapore will never be able for 100% or 100 years later to be the best country in the world. Let's be honest. What goes up must come down. But hopefully, it don't come down so fast. You can see country like in China. China was 中国 a middle kingdom. But why it 变成自甘堕落? During the Qing dynasty, 鸦片战争, Macau and Hong Kong was taken away. 现在东山再起，风水轮流转，中国起来，靠的是什么？也是要靠 foreigners 也是要靠 locals 也是要靠 opportunity. So Fei-Ling, yesterday there was this question that individuals, opportunities or challenges, Ryan, which is more important? I told my student yesterday, opportunities is more important than challenges, Fei-Ling. and Ryan. You know why? Every day is a challenges. Do you agree or not, Ryan? Do you agree or not, Fei-Ling? Every day is a challenges. But not every opportunity will come knocking on your door. So I feel that opportunities are more important than challenges. Take note of this 3A. In fact, this 3A can use in your visual graphic text as well in English paper too. Awareness, alertness, and attention towards a more diverse society in Singapore. Aware of foreigners coming to Singapore to contribute, okay, and contribute by taxes. Alerts anyone who are against foreigners or against any race or religions. Give attention to those who are in need for help. You know, recently, Fei-Ling, Ryan, do you know recently got this Vietnamese mother was being stabbed to death by a 66 years old? You know, right, Fei-Ling? Very sad, huh? It's near my place here. Can you imagine that day I'm doing my police duty and then we got a call like that? How? Oh, very sad. And so is a mother. So you see, is that guy 66 years old is a Singaporean and he go and stab and kill the 31 years old mother just because the kids are very noisy. Does it make sense now, this 3A? Fei-Ling? Correct now. And then they still ask the MP, do you know that this your neighbor, because you're the MP of this zone here, do you know about this? And I cannot take it. These people keep disturbing the MP. I say, I think, he said, you think, so you don't know lah. As an MP, we cannot anyhow say things. You see, I think that we are doing in this, because it was, this type of things, our neighbor dispute is very hard to solve it. I think for me now, Uncle Raymond think that the MP who say the word I think is really looking into it. And come on, he's not God. He got so many things to solve. And this is that out of the blue that this guy go and kill. And this shows something. This old man, 66 years old, 可能是有老人痴呆症还是 got mental issue. You see? That's why alertness. They mentioned that they went to meet the people session to talk about this dispute and got people to come and settle. I can tell you, Fei-Ling and Ryan, I'm also a grassroots leader. I also follow my MP door-to-door knocking. Some people say, 你看我的 neighbor 烧银子烧那个银子不可以在那个 corridor 烧的吗？要拿下去烧，为什么要烧在这边？为什么整天3更半夜那个鞋放在这边呢？吵死人打麻将在整天开那个radio这么大声，吵死人。住在 HDB 就是这样哦，没办法，难道你要拿刀去杀人？好咯，杀了最后怎么样？准备死刑哦。So this is got to do with what, You see, feeling and threats. You see, I'm linking my story, I'm linking my story, though you can feel it. So chapter 4 and 7, now you understand why I feel that this year may come up this few chapter here in this particular. The reason is that over the few years, I have seen enough, hear enough, and really experience enough. And the past recent, was it this year? The election just started now. That's over, sorry, not started. I went door to door and visit with my new MP. A lot of neighbor dispute here and there, cannot live in harmony. 所谓远亲不如近邻，你听过这句话哦？Neighbor is very important. 我们不可以自扫门前雪 right? We have to help each other neighborly. But sadly to say, where is that gracious society? Look, you see, my dear system. Where's the system? Where is the system to make us we the citizens of Singapore pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion? Bloody hell! 你讲到读到这么多，你们为什么没有真正的 walk the talk 呢？明白吗 ，Ryan？ 说这些东西 floats you see the word floats F-L-O-A-T-S， 说记得这个字哦。So it's called the NRIC floats the world， 很容易记哦。So 你不用去想到这么多这个是什么？What is this what is diversity? What is greater diversity in Singapore now? What are the experience? How can we respond? You see, how can we respond in a diverse society, right? Respond with the 3A lah. Then how do we what is the greater diversity in Singapore now? So that you must have a system and no threat lah. 简单，是不是很简单？ So any question that come from this, use this. So you see, what is diversity? Diversity means you must have foreigners and locals, no? And you see, what is this one here? What is the experience effect living in a diverse society? Effect means opportunity. So Ryan and Fei, if you are staying in HDB or landed property or condominium, hey guys, definitely you got neighbors, right? True enough. Definitely 啊，不要跟我讲你，除非你住 island 啊，对吗，菲林 ？Do you have neighbors that is non-Chinese? Okay, so they will 告恭喜发财啊，像马来人这样，他会exchange 那个什么马来糕点啊这些，对不对？I got one student very cute. Every morning at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock I play piano. My neighbor complained to say I cannot play piano. Then how? There's that two girl, feeling. Okay, she's really from China. She's a very smart girl. Okay, and then is it? Then you ask, is it because we are from China? I say no. If like that, that means your this neighbor is an idiot. Agree or feeling? It's an idiot, what? They say, yeah, because a few house away of Ryan, he say, I got one family move in. Then I say, how? I can tell that she's really from China, a certain province. So are you gonna again say, no, of course, good. You see, aware, alertness, and attention. So when you're doing your fading and Ryan, when you're doing your source, if it's issue 2, use this already. Hey, let me rest my mouth for a while. Ryan and fading, are you so far okay for these two? Can you ask me questions so I know you understand? So I can move on to this one. Okay, can you ask me question, please? Put like that, just nice. Oh, wow, sweet. Hello, brothers. Can you ask me question? Don't ask me how handsome and how ugly I am. I know I'm ugly. Thanks. Ryan?
Don't have anything.
Sorry, can you volume number 7, 8? This is volume 3. I can't hear you.
Oh, I don't have anything.
That means my lesson is so boring. Nothing to ask. Damn it. Thank you. How about you? Feeling?
How do I improve if my study or source question is like really bad?
Source-based question, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to anything sarcastic and mock at you. I'm feeling. I have seen a fair bit of. I have a fair share of experience. People who SBQ, who took 1 year to understand, who even took few months. It will be a miracle, or it will be a hard work within 1 month or few lessons. To be honest, how do you learn SBQ? I have all the methods I given to my students. So it's not easy, fading. A very super good question. Okay, I got student did very well in my prelim, in their prelim. I also got my own exam paper. I literally asked my student to come to my sister cafe there in Yio Chu Kang MRT station to do a 1.5 to 2 hours exam. And yet they still cannot do because when you see the source are failing, you might, if you do not know the source, mean you don't know the source. So imagine I ask you about skill future source. You know how to do? You get what I mean? If I ask you 3M, you know what's a 3M? What is a 3M?
Is it like the company?
No, just tell me, what is the 3M? I sent already, right? You know what is Medisave, Medishield, Medifund? You see? You know, Ryan? You know Medisave, Medishield, Medifund?
I think so. I heard my teacher talk about it before.
Good luck to you if we come out this exam.
Oh, then I die.
I confirm die. Failing, not only you. Sorry, I typed wrongly. It's Medifund. Failing, not only, by the way, Uncle Raymond used to work as an insurance company, as an insurance agent. So I passed all my exam. Okay, I also a property agent. So 我以前年轻的时候什么工都做。我 even work in Starbucks before. Okay, I even work in Japanese restaurant. Okay, every job I do. Very interesting. It give me a life experience. So failing. Since you asked me, I got student exam came out before like Ryan, this 3M. How about skill future? How about BTO? You know what is BTO or not? Do you know what is BTO? 老师没有跟你们讲咩？
I don't think so.
BTO build to order flat.
Oh,
这个也是 came out for exam 嘞。Serious? Okay, 3M quick one failing. Sorry, quick one before I go to work. 3M is Medisave. We talk about Medisave. I got a very nice pictures before. If you all want, I can share with you next round. Now, MediSave 就是说你们有做工contribute to CPF。OK， so for example，菲林你现在30多岁了OK， 你做工，所以你的 salary 有10,000，OK， 然后20% will go to CPF。Out of the 20%就是说2000块对吗？对不对？2000块，可能有500块会进你的 MediSave。所以 in case 他说了你肚子痛还是什么，你进医院你看医生还是什么，你可以 claim MediSave，明白吗？那你的 friend， 比如说你的 friend 好像Ryan， 你老婆生孩子。OK，after that 30多岁老婆生孩子，你可以用 MediSave 来 cover 你那个 hospitalization 还是生孩子的 surgical fee，对不对 ？OK， 然后你觉得，可是你住在 Gleneagles Mount Elizabeth Hospital 很贵吗？对吗？菲林很贵，这个是 top notch hospital，对不对？菲林expensive hospital， 可是糟糕，我的 MediSave 不够，只有20,000， 可是那个 medical bill 30,000， 不用紧。你买 Medishield 咯 ，Medishield 就是那个 AIA Insurance、Prudential Insurance、Great Eastern Insurance、NTUC Income Insurance， 就是co-pay for your medical bill， 明白吗 ，Ryan？So instead of the 20,000， 你可能 come out 5,000 or 8,000，the rest of the money come out from Medishield。然后可能一点点的 cash。This is a quick one Then you ask me what got to do with source speed question? They asked before. The last one is the best, Medifund I should thank your mother and father, Ryan, and your mother and father friendly, that they contribute income tax and GST Now this money go to Medifund 就是那些你懂谁是红头巾吗？你懂谁是红头巾吗 ？Hello， 你们懂谁是红头巾吗？红头巾就是那个妈姐的3岁 woman bro。3岁 woman 就是那些 auntie uncle Ryan and Feeling， 就是那些没有 CPF 没有儿女照顾他们，很穷的，穷到连看医生都没有，穷到没有钱买药，穷到连住医院都没有连这个 Medifund Ryan 就是政府给他们去 free 的免费的，那个些钱从哪里来？从 taxpayer money 来咯。那 you understand Ryan？Medifund 就是那个 fund 就是记得吗？刚才你的儿子跟你讲 ，Daddy， 我的同学的爸爸死掉了，现在我们每个人要出来一个 fund 30块，给他们过这个困难的时间。now you understand feeling and Ryan？So Medifund is 真的是很穷很穷，可是政府不可以看他们死吗？对不对？这个 Medifund 只有给新加坡公民Singaporean citizen 不是 foreigners可是你不要忘记 ，during COVID-19 all the foreigners and Singaporeans get free vaccination. Excuse me, nothing to do with Medifund This is nothing to Medifund already. Now you understand why? 如果新加坡没有外国人进来，我们死翘翘了。So MediSave 就是用来 for hospital， 可是怕你不够钱的 Ryan， 你可以用 MediShield。MediShield 就是 co-insurance with insurance companies. So how to answer your question, Fei-Ling? Can you imagine these are all very general knowledge? Skill future. 40 years old and above can use fund to spend $500. And they got one question came out of Fei-Ling. They asked for CDC voucher. You know what CDC voucher, right? But some of my students who just came to Singapore, they are foreigners. What the F is CDC vouchers? I don't know How 完蛋了咯 Fei-Ling. So it's not your fault. So don't worry. There is a technique. I know this is the first lesson today. There are a few more lessons to go. So I will teach you how to see it. Okay, how to see it. Okay. Even though Fei-Ling, you don't know the source itself, you still can get the whole thing 所谓来龙去脉。听过这句话吗？来龙去脉。You will know the inside out. Okay. Now, can I go to this one? The world. Okay, world. If you have your textbook right in front of you, okay, these are the 5T. Actually, it's very important that this 5T take note. Okay, Ryan, can I continue? Can I continue this one, Ryan and Fei-Ling? Can Okay. So this we are talking about this one here, this part here. Now, under chapter issue 3, chapter 8 to 11, we are talking about workers in the world. You are talking about chapter 8. Fei-Ling and Ryan, do you have a textbook right in front of you now? If you do, turn out your textbook. Okay, if not, then where's your textbook? You didn't buy textbook?
No, it's in my bag.
Then go and take lah. Go and take. Ryan, Fei-Ling, your textbook with you? I like the way you're so innocent and guilty. Oh shit, don't ask me where's my textbook. My textbook in the school. I never buy my textbook. My textbook in the locker. Correct now, Feeling. Don't hide your face. Don't hide your face. So where's your textbook? I don't hide your face. Seriously, where's your textbook? On the hong liao. Excuse me, where's your textbook? I'm serious.
I don't have one.
You didn't buy ah? How come? Your school allow you not to buy textbook ah?
My school say not necessary.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously, then how you learn?
Slides.
Huh?
Like my school prepares slides.
Then with your inside your PLD, right?
Yeah,
Then do you really read the PLD inside there?
sometimes.
Ah, the textbook is very important. Hey, Feini, I'm so sorry. Can you do yourself a favor? Don't mind, please. This is very cheating. Not supposed to do this. Is there any nearest shopping center to you? No, serious, which shopping center?
Toa Payoh.
Oh, you stay in Toa Payoh, huh? Oh, my old estate. Okay, Toa Payoh in Central got this place called Popular, right? You go Popular, you go to the social study, serious. Please, serious. Then you go and use a camera and take some big photo then. Trust me. You need to take the table of content. Okay? Take the table of content. Because to be honest, sometime, don't quote me, sometimes they might come out some of the thing inside the textbook. I don't know why the hell your teacher don't ask you to buy textbook. You mean the whole school or only your class?
The whole school, most people never buy.
Whole school, Oh my goodness, how long? This cannot, you need textbook. This called contextual knowledge and what general knowledge. And do you know it is important to have a textbook? Even though your teacher print, you also must relate it to textbook. Ryan, you got your textbook, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so again? Oh my god. Oh my god, the curry go into my eyes. Damn it, my curry go to the eyes. Okay, Ryan, thank you. No, my helper is cooking curry. Oh shit, the curry really go into my eyes, man. Can you close the door, please? Close the door. Seriously, the curry go to my eyes. Okay, so we have the word. Take note. Chapter 8 is got to do with Feeling. What notes do you have for chapter 8? Do you have chapter 8 notes? Hurry up, please.
Wait,
Come on. Okay, next lesson, please tell me which chapter you want to cover, can or not? Okay, which chapter? So now I give you all the chapter. If you think, hey, Uncle Raymond, I want to cover chapter 8 and 10. Oh my goodness, it's damn strong, the curry powder. So these 5T, actually the technology is the most important. Okay. Ryan, if you have textbook with you, chapter 8, chapter 9 is got to do with overseas and import and export. Okay, it's talk about Singapore SME, small medium enterprise right now, and multinational company. Okay, it's all import and export. Feeling, are you there? Yeah, I mean you are there, sorry. Are you there with your textbook or your peer? So what did your textbook? Can you just roughly read to me? What are you looking at? Because I can't see your textbook. Roughly, what you see on chapter 8 and 9?
The factors driving globalization.
Yeah. Okay. Your mommy is talking to you. Hello. Yeah, then.
Um,
Is your mommy talking to you?
no, it's my brother.
Your brother.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, brother. Okay. You can't hear me because you're putting earpiece. Yeah, then. Okay. Then what else?
What is globalization as a concept today? What causes globalization as we know it?
There. Here. Now you understand? You need the textbook to link with this one, then you will understand better and you will pass better. Now you understand why your SPQ cannot, because did your teacher do like that to you now? Okay, never mind. Ryan, you got your textbook with you, right? Okay, good. They understand when you see your chapter 8 now. Is it got to do with this? The the air, land, and sea transportation, 有吗？有没有？你 turn to chapter 8看一下。 菲林看一下你的 Chapter 8是不是有 air, land and sea 海陆空的运输？有吗？有没有？来，transport 对吗？明白吗？Now you understand why your teacher say the textbook not important, but your textbook is for your guides，明白吗？菲林，很重要，很重要，真的真的。那本 exercise 那本 textbook 才不超过5块钱是吗？很便宜，也没有超过10块钱呢。But don't buy don't buy now Go every now and then go to the Toa Payoh Popular there. Take a few picture, okay? Very cheapskate feeling. Hey, you want to pass or? Because the textbook itself got really good information. But okay, if you really want the two of you, but I'm not sure Sing Ryan is coming in. Maybe next lesson we go through chapter 8, 9, and 10, the contextual knowledge. If you all got no violence objection. Now, next thing, research. Ryan, you look at chapter 10. Is it got to do with research like the hibernization and homonization? The food one. The different type of food, the different fashion. 有吗？是不是 chapter 9还是 10？有吗？菲林看一下 research and development 的 5M 有没有？是不是那个 food 的 the fusion food, the Korean food, the don't know what fashion and then the music 对吗？Now you understand the research and development. Then the leadership, diplomacy and deterrence and defense 是不是 chapter 11 about the cyber security 对不对？Are you looking at your notes now? Now you understand why this is, you just go through this one and look through your textbook 好寫了。你明白吗？菲林 So for goodness sake, now you have the notes with this. Can you all take a picture? Use your handphone to take a picture with this 3 slide. You will help you. So this is issue 1, 2, and 3. May arrange. So now you know. Okay, good. Thank you, Ryan. Do not share with your friends, please. Do not share. I'm serious. Being selfish now. You must be 100% selfish. Don't share. It took me a while to come up with these ideas on don't share. And I'm proud to say not 100% are very good. Okay, but at least I know a lot of my students use this for their preparation of SS and their exam. I don't dare to claim that I got 100%. This is excellent. I believe there are some more senior and better teachers who are much better than my using this. NRIC floats the world. Okay? Right, so feeling now you're looking at chapter issue 1, 你看是不是这样？你看你的 textbook 是不是这样？有吗？ Then 4, 5, 6是不是这样？ Now get it? So 你不用去对你老师现在叫你不要买 textbook， 可是你现在有那个 notes plus 这个 Uncle Raymond 的 notes 跟其他的希望可以帮你的 SBQ. Okay, same as Ryan. Ryan, okay? Can I move on? Ryan and Fei Ling, can Okay, good. So can I took a picture already? Both of you Okay, 1, 2, 3, move. Okay, this one here now. So just now you asked me, Uncle Raymond, I'm not how to improve my SBQ. Okay, so every issue 1, 2, 3全部都有 SBQ. Okay, 一定会有 SBQ, 一定会有 SRQ. The question is how to identify whether is it issue 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so once they tell you SBQ failing issue 2, 你直接就用这个了，懂吗？Then issue 3, SBQ 你直接用这个 word 了，明白吗 Ryan? Understand? Okay, these acronyms is Uncle Raymond created for this one, and this one. For you to do your SPQ and SRQ in an easier way. Okay, now look at this question here. Your paper is 1 hour and 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So you got more than enough time, right? So you see, for a 5 marks question like this, source A, what is the message of the source as well? Okay, 5 marks, you spend 10 minutes, cannot more than 10 minutes. If you're more than 10 minutes, move on to the next question, 6 mark questions, which is you take 12 minutes to do. Then the 7 marks take 40 minutes. The 10 marks question, you must take 20 minutes. So all you can add how many minutes here? Okay, that is for source-based questions. Okay, get it? So you see how far? So do you agree? To what extent? Proof. So when you see the word proof is 7 marks, you must put proof and not proof. It's similar to reliability and not reliability questions. I hope it's not too fast. I don't speak too fast. Thank you. Then move on to this one here. You see? For this extract 1, 2, we use taxi. Remember, this one is using taxi. Ryan, taxi, this one, taxi. This one, taxi. For SRQ using taxi, taxi. Time, line, audience, explain the ideal issue. Okay, let's go to the question here. So, extract one state that the number of terrorist attacks around the world has increased significantly in recent years. So this is definitely issue 3, right? Issue 3, terrorists. So I'm talking about this one, no? Ryan. Here, no? Leadership, diplomacy, and deterrence, defense, technologies, physical and cyber and physiology. So these are the 2 points we're going to relate to this one here. So now you understand feeling. You're more focused. So this one, extract 2 and 3 highlight the preventive measure that Singapore government has put in place to manage the threat of terrorism, right? Ready? Do you think tightening borders control is more effective than collaboration between countries in preventing a terrorist attack in Singapore? So tightening border control is more effective or collaborations? So collaboration means this one. Oh, Ryan, collaboration means diplomacy, 对吗? Your English very powerful, right? Correct or not? Feeling collaboration 是这个对不对 ？Diplomacy 吗 ？Collaboration. Then 另外一个他问你是不是说 is it good to have this one here? Look, this is my next slide. Tightening border control. That means you are talking about this one, no? You have to use the defense of technology and physical to check on the person whether, Ryan, this person is illegal or not. Okay, got any criminal records or is it wanted by the terrorist group by the FBI? No? Can So you see more than enough time, bro. 1 hour and 45 minutes, you still got 5 minutes checking. You total 100 minutes for all questions, so you still got extra 5 minutes. You tell me you got no time, then not possible lah. Okay, Ryan, feeling, can I continue? Okay, so these are the skills that we are talking. So hopefully today you are armed with all the knowledge and the skills. Friday what time? 2:30. Yeah, Friday 2:30, correct. Hey, I forgot. I got no PSLE student already. So can. Hey, my PSLE student today enjoy live already. Can fly already. Okay, so these are one. Let's go quickly. We still got about 5 minutes because we came in early. But sometimes my lesson might be a bit draggy, don't mind. So inference, what is inference? So remember just now Ryan and Fei Ling, I told you, right? Do inference, please. Okay, please do inference. So you're very tired. Can you read to Uncle Raymond, Ryan?
So is this an inference question, i.e. what think tell message suggests does the source ABC suggest tells learn message think? Focus on the keywords ATQ, answer the question, then you must support with 2 evidences. How do you end your argument? Therefore this implies thus conclusion.
Okay, use the magic word, guys. Write down this magic word, THT. Write down T stand for therefore. Next stand for hence and thus. Write down, please. And when you do this, for goodness sake, can you just underline it? Underline, like for example, this one, I can do it here. Okay, like for example, when you're writing your SBQ or SRQ, task. Hey, where the hell is it? Task. Okay, for example, let's say task. Okay, can you do this in your exam on your paper? Draw a line to tell the examiner you got, you remember the LOMS, level of response marking. So it's level 1, level 2, or level 3 marking. Okay, take note. So underline the word task or hence or therefore. So you can see in evidence, inference 1, inference 2. Okay, evidence for both inference. Number 2, where's my number 2? I took away I delete the number 2. Okay. Okay, is there number 2 there? Hey, where's my number 2? Oh, I didn't put my number 2, man. Oh, number 2 is here, sorry. Okay, so Ryan? Thank you. Can you read to the class?
So is this an inference with purpose question, i.e. what is the message intention? Does the source ABC suggest tells learn message think? Focus on the keywords ATQ answer the question, then you must support with evidence using CMAO, context, CMAO, context, message, audience, and outcome, using forceful verbs, i.e. warn, condemn, defend, protect, attack, mock, etc. How do you end your argument? Always end with a convincing outcome.
So same as the scene right now feeling using the me verb, something like the be verb me what be verb. What you say that I'm feeling? Can't understand. Your teacher taught you the me verbs, is it? The verbs, all these things. Okay, so that is your teacher style. This is my style. So it's a so then how you realize the inference with purpose using the 6 mark and with all this word here. Okay, I tell you the truth. This one also can use in your SPQ in your history paper. Okay, your SPQ history paper can use this method. So now go back to number 3. I put the wrong slide here. Sorry, number 3, comparison skill. So is this a comparison question? Study source A and B. How similar and different? If you see this word, that means you know you have to make similarities. So not necessary, not necessary. It's a must to have one similar and one differences. That means one paragraph, second paragraph, and the third paragraph to weigh. Let's say then support your two evidence, one similar and one difference, and then how do you end up your argument? Therefore, okay, so do they have the same tone? Do they have the same purpose? So the third paragraph, but usually it is 6 marks or 7 marks, 6 mark questions. If it's a 6 mark question, is it similar? So it's not this similarities. No, this one got no similarity and differences here. I don't think so. So if there's a 6 mark, you no need to put your third paragraph. Okay, so this is similar differences. Paragraph 3, point 3. Point number 4, reliability check. So, feeling. Can you read to the class, please? Thank you.
So is this a reliability question? I.e. how reliable, trust, credible, believe, trust, prove, accept, surprised, convince, focus on the keywords ATQ.
Yeah, carry on, then.
Then you must support with 2 evidence, one reliable and one unreliable, using claim, cross-reference, and critically assess the provenance. Is there any biasness? How do you end your argument? Therefore, this implies thus.
So take note,
Conclusion.
always end on failing thus, hence, and therefore. The 3 magic word. THT. Okay, remember THT, thus. And then when you do therefore or thus, please, I always tell my student, because the examiner is marking until so many people per day, maybe 80 script. Where is my stupid mouse? So you underline this. 1, 2. In the exam, Ryan, look here. So in the exam, you use your pencil to underline this at the end. Therefore, comma, this source is reliable or limited reliability. So because this is what? So use 2 lines to underline like that. Okay, 2 lines. Okay, to tell them, hey, I'm now at level 3. So you better give me my level 3 marks. That's the reason. Okay, that's the tips for you. Don't share. So yes, it is reliable. Yeah, no, it's not reliable. Yes, support with evidence. No, support with evidence. Then you can score already, right? Failing and Ryan's. Okay. Now usefulness. This is the one take note. So it's failing.
So is this a usefulness or utility question? I.e. how useful, relevant, understand. Focus on the keywords ATQ. Bias, typicality, origin of source, purpose of source. Remember
It's
the
B
source.
top. Sorry, it's remember B top. So you see usefulness. Remember all sources are useful, but which source is more biased? Get it? Remember your son want to give $30, $10, and $10. Which one do you think is more biased, more favorable to give, and the other one not favorable? Maybe the last one, the birthday girl say, never mind lah. No need buy $10. Go to Daiso buy a $2 pen for her birthday can lah. So origin of the source to see who is the one. Remember just now we talked about newspaper article, photograph, oral interview, what else? Statistics, cartoon, all this. The purpose of the source, who say that what? Very important, who say what. So if the first one is the father who got car accident, and the one with the teacher's day, the title, and the one with the child birthday, the girl birthday. Okay. Remember, source can be useful, but many may not be reliable. Take note, remember, source can be useful, but may not be reliable. Now you get it? So all sources A, B, C, D, E, F are very useful. But which one is reliable? Because we got to do with this question, guys. Look here. This one here, sorry. This one here, the 10 marks answer. So they say, do you agree or not agree, right? So you have to wait. Okay, I hope you understand. So then you must support with two evidence, one useful and one not useful. How do you end your argument? Same thing. The rest are all, in fact, all the same. Once you know the formula and format and template, you won't fail one. You should at least get, if it's a 5 marks, you at least get 50% correct. 50%, at least 50%, you won't fail. Unless you really read the source wrongly, misinterpret it, and you really don't know what the hell is this source saying, then I'm sorry. This one really cannot help you one. You see, based on, so that means in the past 1.5 years, your teacher must 灌输, you must give you a lot of ideas how to do this. Okay, usefulness, content, limitation, the boundary in content, so resource, reliable and useful. This is how I draw this, okay, to tell you how it is the difference between usefulness and reliability. Of course, the assertion here is a very straightforward one. So is this a testing? So is this a testing assertion question? Yes, study all sources. Sorry, guys, Ryan, I don't know what your teacher tells you or failing. My advice is to weigh all the 6 sources. Do not choose one yes and one no. That's all. Please. What happened the one you choose yes, but it's actually no? What happened the one you choose no is actually yes? So my advice is weigh all the sources. Do not tell me you got no time, okay? So it's best to focus on the keyword, of course, then you must support with all sources in the SPQ. Using check identity, identify, explain question, CMAO, if you have something like that. How do you end your argument? Same thing, the same. You realize everything is therefore task, this implies hence. So you realize you have to yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. All the 5, let's say there are 5 sources. All sources, don't choose A and B, that's all. Or choose A and C and then the rest don't do. Or you only choose 3. The best is weigh every single source. Because every single source is definitely useful for you to tell you yes or no. Every single source may not be 100% reliable, but every single source is useful to give you some mark. So if you tell me your teacher say only choose one, then I'm so sorry. Just a quick one, Ryan. Is it true your teacher asked you to only choose select or do all? Can you remember? For the 10 mark questions. Is it all or some?
I think all must do.
All must do, right? Okay, thank you. Go and check, if you can. You're not going back to school anymore, right? No, I think next week got what? These are practical, over there. Yours is pure, pure science, pure science, right? I think next week practical. Then how do we have tuition? Can have tuition or it's in the afternoon, no?
No, tomorrow's my practical.
Huh?
Tomorrow's my practical.
Or tomorrow is a practical, So next week can have lesson, Oh, okay. Later I give you, you got my number, right? Later I show you what these are the dates, okay, so okay, sorry, take out. I told you, I will not usually end on time one, sorry, So this is a source. Okay, next week we'll talk about testing of reliability. So remember, these are source, every source, failing and also all sources or selected source.
As many as you can do while making it balanced.
As many you can do, then 有讲的呢又没有讲呢。你要正确一点，老师有没有跟你讲要还是不要？你的摇头是什么？Sorry.
They never say.
Hey, bro, cannot be, I'm so sorry, It cannot be, they never say that. They should have to say one. To be honest,
They just say write as many as you can.
No, I cannot take it, not you, I cannot tell me, the student or the teacher, whoever, this is exam, this is mark for you, this is 10 marks, Okay, can we agree that we will weigh all sources? Okay, please don't tell me. Sorry, I'm a very OCD person. I cannot take it when teachers tell my student, okay, up to you, can do, how many you do. Then of course we will choose the easy way out. This is your mark leh. This is a grade. 1 mark means got a higher chance to go better place, no. I cannot risk your 1 mark. I cannot say, 哎呀，随便你啦，你想写2个写3个，没有这种回事的。Okay? I don't want to shortchange my student, and I don't like this kind of attitude for me. It's called ABC, attitude, behavior, and characters. So for me, I rather to say, do every single source. You saw my message to all of you, right, just now? Oh, these are the dates, Ryan and Fei Ling, you saw the dates. These are the dates, 8 lessons. Of course, please, do not stop there, even though if you have any question along the way, ask me this. But Fei Ling, if I ask you math, then I will be RIP. No, don't ask me math, please. I got student very funny. So can I ask you A math, Uncle Raymond? Yeah, can. Then later you see that, rest in peace. I will not answer your questions. I got student really very funny. Always like to disturb me, ask me math. Okay, guys, I hope this cleared the air so far. Today's lesson can give you more ideas of how to do your SPQ. What is a NRIC floats the world? What kind of questions do? So, Fei Ling, at least now you feel better. The SPQ is not very difficult. Know when to use it. As long as you know that, oh, this is issue 1, I use NRIC. This is issue 3, I use the word. This is issue 2, I use FLOATS floats. Then you know. Just remember, Fei Ling and Ryan, since you took the picture just now, like the 3 pages, please go now, got time, refer to your SS textbook for Ryan. Fei Ling, you got these notes with you, right? Go and refer it. And sorry, maybe you got disadvantage, Fei Ling. My advice is seriously go to the popular. And if you cannot find the social study textbook, I think maybe it's run out of stock already. 因为现在 year end 了嘛，可能 reprint. Can you just kindly, if you are scared, don't worry. Ask your mommy, daddy, say, ask the sales assistant. Can I have the Sec4SS2025new textbook? Then 他会逼你买的嘛，对吗？可以，他打给你then 你就看。It's nothing wrong to take a few photographs, but not the whole book lah, please. Not the whole book, right? 今天你拍5、6张，明天你拍7、8张这样OK 。But 你一定要拍。No, seriously, some of the example there, it will be definitely useful for your SPQ. Ryan, please look at your textbook. Seriously, okay, it's very, very useful, trust me. I've been teaching since 2004 SS until now. I'm telling you.